There's no better time to find these tremendous Mazda savings than right now at Team Mazda. Get 0% financing on any new Mazda CX-5, Mazda CX-30, Mazda CX-50, or the Mazda CX-90. Find out just how much you can save at Team Mazda on Airline.
From WAFB, your #1 local news station, this is 9 News.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Hello.
9 News at now.
9 News at now.
No. I didn't think about that for a second. What time is it?
It's time to eat, apparently. So Matt Venezia was live this morning.
Yes.
Talking about Baton Rouge Restaurant Week. Your boy just walked into the studio and said there are gifts in the break room. And now, if there is like a baseball mitt or something, I'm gonna be mad. He better mean like food. Where are you going?
I think
was about
he's
to say,
looking to
the
get
problem
some.
is like 15 minutes from now when you guys are done,
Yeah.
what's going to be left of the gifts?
It's like gone.
Half-bitten
When
mozzarella
the kids
sticks.
wake up on Christmas morning
Right.
from the newsroom and find the gifts.
Johnny's literally ran out of the studio.
To go see what Matt brought back.
Johnny will never not be a part of FaceTime.
No.
And so that tells you what's waiting in the break room right
That's
now,
it.
apparently.
We better see it in the next traffic hit. The goodies that he's brought, better bring it in-house in the studio.
It did look good.
It sure did.
It really did.
We're going to talk about
Yeah, we
Restaurant
are.
Week in
Yeah.
just a bit. But if you are planning on heading out, maybe for some dinner plans
Yeah.
tonight, the app, the umbrella, poncho, maybe a good things to have today.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Keep all that stuff around. We'll get more rain on the way today and in the days ahead. We're starting out dry this morning. Nothing happening inland right now in the First Alert Radar Network, but a much different story offshore. Widespread showers and storms. So we're going to watch this area spread northward through the day, and that should lead to widespread rainfall later on. Let's give you a look at Futurecast, the HRRR, which does start to bring some light showers inland by mid to late morning. That's noon, and then into the afternoon, showing widespread rainfall overspreading the area with some heavier pockets embedded. That's 3 o'clock. We get into the evening here at 7 o'clock, still showing a good amount of rain around, and it even holds on to a few showers after dark at 11 o'clock tonight. So you get the idea. Yes, we've got more rain on the way. Now, both today and tomorrow, I think the potential of some pockets of heavier rainfall is going to run a little bit higher than recent days. So the Weather Prediction Center does have a 2 out of 4 slight risk of flooding, mostly just west and northwest of Baton Rouge, 1 out of 4 elsewhere. So we're not talking about anything widespread. Just keep in mind the potential of some locally heavy rainfall running a little bit higher beginning today. Here's a live look outside right now. You might not think there's much rain on the way with this view. Mostly sunny skies has started out. That view brought to you by Our Lady of the Lake. 77 degrees at the airport. Gonzales 76. Homa already up to 79. So again, as the morning wears on, a few showers developing. I've got noon rain chances 30% around Metro Baton Rouge, but not too long after that, rain's becoming widespread. I have highs making it into the upper 80s to near 90 before the widespread rainfall arrives. A lot of tropical moisture surging northward from the western Gulf of Mexico. That'll impact us today, tomorrow, probably to a certain extent on Thursday as well. Heaviest rains still forecast from coastal Texas into southwest Louisiana. In our part of the world, the Weather Prediction Center showing 1 to 3 inches of rain on average in the next 7 days. The yellow's 3 inches plus, and then as you get near and west of Lafayette, higher totals. But again, those are average amounts. Certainly could be higher in some locales where we see some of the heavier downpours. We've got rain chances 70 to 80% today through Thursday. That helps keep highs in the 80s. Rain chances down a little bit. Friday, 50%, 60% Saturday, highs in the low 90s. But we're still keeping rain chances above normal through the weekend into early next week, back to 70% Sunday and Monday. Might see them trailing off a bit by the mid part of next week. 7:06 with an update now on the Tuesday morning drive. What'd you find, Johnny?
You're not going to like it. Back with you on First Alert Traffic. We're looking pretty good in and around the Baton Rouge area. Not too bad at all here in Baton Rouge. We do have a couple of issues that may still be problematic for one or two of you this morning. Segan at Rieger, that should be gone. That's one of our older wrecks on the board. And this one, too, is off the I-12 westbound right near the Essen Lane area. Did not see any backup associated with that. We're hopeful that that's gone. Coming out of Denham Springs, Springs, not a bad flow of traffic whatsoever coming out of Denham. We're still looking good. Normal's about 11 minutes on that drive, and coming out of Denham right now, we're only up to about 17, so not even in the red zone, if you will. Keep an eye on that for you, though, as the morning progresses. If you're going out toward the New Orleans area for the New Orleans International Airport, maybe getting off in Kenner Metairie, that is going to be about a 61-minute drive across the Bonnet-Carré. No issues on the interstate between here, Gonzales, Laplace, and on into the Kenner area. We do this thing every morning, 9 News Now on the WAFB Plus, and we'll give you some top headlines you might have missed earlier this morning on 9 News This Morning. Liz Coe and Matt Williams back with that.
We're talking about lunch here, so oh man, we're already on to lunch.
We always are, because we've been talking about restaurant week. Johnny's already seeing what goodies are in the break room from Sammy's. So much to break down.
I guess we'll do that in a minute.
Burgers on the mind.
Yeah, burgers. Here's the thing, though. A lot of things on the mind. A lot of headlines going on right now. It's been a couple days for folks to digest the news that President Joe Biden will not be running for re-election, stepping back here out of the race, and now pushing forward the Vice President, Kamala Harris. It looks to be, Liz, like she's going to have the delegates that she needs even before the Democrats get together next month.
That's it, and that's certainly going to help there as they punch their ticket and get their kind of way there ahead of the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. And so she got a big backing yesterday from former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. She's going to hit the campaign trail today, making stops there in Delaware at the campaign headquarters just yesterday. A lot to follow here. You've got part of Louisiana's Democratic delegation, actually all of them, saying that they are behind Harris. So we'll see. Still waiting to find out who her VP pick will officially be. Still waiting on President Biden to make those comments here. Getting cleared from the White House to say his COVID diagnosis is in the clear too. A lot to follow from D.C. this week.
So that's the major national headline going on right now, right? Let's step you back into South Louisiana. One of the major headlines that we've been following for a while now, is the East Baton Rouge School Board and the failure to this point to get a brand new superintendent. Liz, the deadline is like this week. We've known that for a while. It's still this week. But apparently some more special meetings, and they say they're going to get it done now?
Today is the first of those special meetings. 6 o'clock today, they're expected to meet to talk about what steps are going to happen next, right? This comes off of the heels of that Monday conversation between School Board President Carla Powell-Lewis, the VP, Patrick Martin, with Mayor Broom, and Dr. Kate Bromley with the state superintendent. So tomorrow, they're also going to have some meetings opening up the application pool for superintendent and a deputy superintendent. After that, they're supposed to do the superintendent interviews, Matt. Remember, today's a key day. Today, interim superintendent Adam Smith, his contract expires. They are up against the clock, and quite literally here as we talk about that deadline for Wednesday. Can they do it, and who will make that decision?
After nothing has been done to this point, and then they're going to try to open it up the applications again today. They're going to interview everybody tomorrow afternoon. They're going to make a decision tomorrow evening. My goodness.
A lot.
That's a lot. So we'll keep you in the know.
Yes.
Speaking of a lot, let's talk sewage. Folks in Ascension Parish are not pleased with the thought of a brand new kind of regional sewerage facility popping up in their neighborhoods. What happened, Liz, is the Ascension Parish sold all of their sewerage infrastructure to a private company, National Water Infrastructure.
72 of its existing water treatment plants.
And now they want to kind of consolidate a lot of this and build a brand new regional site. Well, depending on where it's popping up, some folks ain't happy.
Well, 2 neighborhoods, particularly in Geismar, say we do not want that in our backyard. It's going to impact our homeowner value. We don't want that to come up. Well, NWI, the attorneys, were at this meeting yesterday. They were saying that the way we're going to do this, we're going to create a buffer so it's not going to impact you. You're not going to see it. You're not going to smell it. You won't be able to touch it, and it's not going to back up into your yard. But you can see it was kind of a contentious meeting there, going back and forth. Still a lot of questions to be answered here. We're going to cover this for you there. Riley Kramer is there live last night. If you'd like to hear some of that, well, go ahead and find her story. But let's also take you to Livingston Parish, where there is another special meeting tonight. Livingston Parish Council set to discuss the controversial Deer Run subdivision with Ascension Properties Incorporated. Tonight, they're actually voting on that agreement they came up with last week. This all comes on the heels of a court battle brewing here in Baton Rouge about this subdivision. If you'd like to weigh in on that meeting, that's all happening tonight. Council chambers at 5:30.
Baker City Council getting together as well. They got a lot going on. Darnell White's going to get together with some folks talking about the gas system out there, zoning, stormwater presentation as well. Stormwater is important. Look how we're getting deeper into hurricane season, of course. That gets going 6 o'clock tonight. You know where the council chambers are, right there at 3325 Groom Road.
Let's take you out here to Restaurant Week,
Please
right?
do.
We've been talking about this all week. Look, not only is this a great time to showcase local restaurants, but they really need your support. Summer is a really slow
It's the same
time.
thing.
Yes. Ooh, double.
Same thing.
I tell you, you got to have some of these menus. And I tell you, it's not just Baton Rouge restaurants. From St. Francisville to Denham Springs, there are so many different opportunities to support our struggling restaurants right now. We talk about from these different owners talking about how they're hitting the red during the summer months. If you want to see these restaurants survive come Thanksgiving, come Christmas, you have to keep supporting them throughout the year. So you're going to see discounted menus at 35 plus restaurants this week.
It's a ton. It's very plus. And it's I know it's Baton Rouge Restaurant Week, bit of a misnomer. It is South Louisiana Restaurant Week. To Liz's point, it ain't just Baton Rouge, it's beyond. So find your favorite spot.
Please.
You may be able to find great stuff on those discounted prices, or try someplace new.
Yes.
At a discounted price.
Yeah.
Figure out a new love, if you will. We got them all over the place.
Hey, want to do some more good while you're dining out? Maybe bring some canned goods
Shake
over
Shack,
too.
yeah.
That too. Baton Rouge Food Bank asking you to donate some dropped off items for goods. But if you want to make a difference for the foundation for EBR schools, how about dinner at Shake Shack all day, 10:30 to 10 p.m.?
Yeah, 10:30 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. You can make that. You can get. They're going to donate part of the proceeds. So check that out if they want to get her done. What?
Fried cheese.
Did you have any marinara with it?
Yes.
What do you think?
It's delicious.
The staples of Sammy's.
Delicious. It's awesome.
I like
What
him
else
a
do
little
they
less
have?
right now.
I know.
Oh, they have like 17 boxes, boxes.
There's a lot of
full
stuff in there.
Wow.
Is it
Thank
really?
you very
Full of
much,
stuff in there.
Sammy's.
Oh my God. Sammy's?
One of the
And
many
And I'm trying to
restaurants.
behave.
How's that working?
That's tough when the smells.
I'm holding out right
It's
now. We'll
wafting.
see.
It's wafting. Enjoy Restaurant
You're
Week.
gonna like it. You're right.
Oh.
You could be driving a Honda. Now's the best time to get an award-winning Honda during the Honda Summer Event at Team Honda. Find top performance and unbeatable reliability with our outstanding selection of new Hondas. Save on your new Honda today at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda.